Did you?
Incense? Offerings for the used to work of...
Yeah, right.
Supplies! Get your supply! Ado, sir.
Huh? All my profit.
Have a look.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come to watch us work? It's not as exciting. Did Castle say what all of this is about? Never mind, I'll explain. It's the Adra, of course. Everything's been about the Adra. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to luminous Adra. But there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing. Gelardi, what a relief. You won't regret this. Let me run you through the theory, and we'll get to the test itself. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Kith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other, across the in-between. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment. Oh, good. You've done some experimenting on your own. A curious mind is a happy mind, I say. Can't mope about ghosts all day. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a watcher, for instance. Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spellcraft as science. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you.
What if we all just walk instead?
The next pillar's due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry. We paid the farmers. Gelarde. Very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine. All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light. It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
I knew those damned animancers would be the end of us!
Right. Yeah?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
This cannot last, you know.
Let's go!
There's a walloping!
Yeah,
Let's try again.
I've got it.
sure thing.
You up there, run!
We have to go. Can't. No, please. Help!
Sure.
Of all my people, I am the last. I cannot die here.
Worth a look. On it.
Ready to brawl?
I thought never to see your face again, Watcher. It has been so long since we parted ways in Noonfrost. So long since you granted me this divine gift. You have joined me in his clutches, Watcher. Is it not a cozy place? I await my final end with most holy eagerness. Rest at last, without the torment of a soul or the threat of rebirth. Perfect unity and freedom. Not if my body resides forever here in Remergan's realm. I feel the Force's entropy working in me, Watcher. My time is near at hand. Daklat, Watcher. I am finally free.
Yeah? Will do.
I conquered every city of the Greyland.
Gods, an end at last. I
They
beg
will
you.
remember my name.
Moeth, Ixie, Alnath. Moeth, Ixie, Alnath.
Take him!
Moeth, Ixie,
That order's too
Alnath.
tall.
I cannot whack him any.
Alnath.
Huh?
Lavaru beyond
Moeth, Ixie, Alnath.
It does nothing.
Arthik, worth and rock.
It does nothing.
Moeth, Ixie, Alnath.
No good.
Lavaru beyond seek.
I can scare
Arthik, worth and rock.
Moeth, Ixie, Alnath.
Found it! It usually works.
I've got it.
I hear you.
Herald of Bereth. You are bold to twice breach my realm. Do you so yearn for oblivion? You will remember Glassval, I trust. He remains here, lingering in the in-between, refusing rebirth and dissolution both. A most irritating spirit. I will not thank you for sending him to me, but I will not concern myself with that for now. You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Berath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust? I will show you the power of the God of Endings. Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll, as much as it would delight me to scatter your soul. You belong to Berath. I will spare you that fate. For now. I can pluck you from the mortal plane as easily as Berath, and you will not belong to them forever. Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension. Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again. You might prepare yourself, Watcher. Eothas's plan is a bold one, brilliant in its simplicity, and he has the will to bring it to fruition. Perhaps when Berath is through with you, I will find a use for you myself. Rare is the mortal who understands me as you do. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
Yes, let's all pretend that was completely normal.
Yeah,
Will do.
yeah. I hear you.
Of winter.
Yes?
The beast. The beast.
As you wish.
Watcher, can you hear me? Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still, breathing but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything? You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
What was it like?
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update, and to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Yes, a sure thing.
I was chewing through Cadnua's foundation long before...
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Next.
Now, you see any...
How might I assist?
Now, you see any...
Midnight mead. Worth every penny.
I can't you look. I hit his what fat is it? Something
I can... Uh-huh.
You have only delayed your death. The elf holds his grimoire like a clumsy initiate. Why is your ignorant farmer winking at me?
Here he is, and in one piece. I jest of a very dramatic first attempt, I hear. Though, Alette has a tendency to gloss over details. but I want to hear it from you. It must have been incredible for a priest, more so, communion with the gods. One of the more intimidating deities, to be sure. A near-death experience does little to recommend Alet's efforts. I am glad you are in one piece, Watcher. We are in the early days of Alet's research. Flawed as this outing was, there is promise there. This is only the start, you know. The very dawn of a new age of discovery. But just imagine. Imagine if we could transport goods and people more quickly than any vessel or horse. Cure every kind of ailment. Perhaps cure disease altogether. We'll extend our lifespans by decades, maybe even centuries one day. This has all been the work of a single outpost. I want there to be a dozen outposts, 100. Animancers working together to better our lives. Look at what we have left behind. Old Valia is a battlefield at constant war with itself. But the republics have risen from that past. We can rise farther still. And in doing so, we will raise all of Aora with us. Yes, but achievable, I think. I may not live to see it, but I will see the groundwork done. But I've said enough. Too much, I think. There will be more experiments to come. Until then, I have a more grounded task I need assistance with. Nothing that should put your spirit in any danger. Nekataka sees its share of smuggling. I doubt that would surprise anyone. But we've learned of a particular exchange that will have more dire effects than a few spoiled Hawana peasants. There is a Royal Deadfire Company official by the name of Quarno who has been meeting in secret with one of the Principi. I do not believe he works with the approval of his masters. He meets with a Captain Tola, a known pirate and smuggler. I hope I don't have to tell you that an alliance between a crooked royal official and the Principi is not the kind of trouble any of us need. I have a woman, Britza, waiting in the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The smugglers do business there, and she has kept an eye on things. I promise to send assistance. Find her, and she will tell you what she knows. Excellent. Meeting you has been a stroke of luck, Watcher. I'll await your report.
Good thinking. Something I can do? Good thinking.
Hail again, fellow bather.
Of course. What do you need?
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not? Good, good. A Royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate, Tola, will meet tonight to discuss the details of business arrangement. They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain to ensure their comfort. You understand? I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant, so you might observe their meeting. With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement. You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that. He is a snake in the body of a man. Though he is supposedly the Royal Deadfire Company's man, he always seems to be working some deal on the side. Tola is fond of drink, and her tongue flaps loosely when she has had too much of it. Gelarde! Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak? Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Something I can do? I got it.
Ah, what timing. Lounging in all this water's making me thirsty. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Or is it the wine that makes me think so? It's probably the wine. Has anyone ever told you you're great? 'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quarno. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun. Flatterer. I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do all right. I captain a ship for the Principi, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quarno, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes, when he's not doing stuff on the sides. Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that? I'm gonna blow up some Valian trading company ships and take their luminous Ardra. But shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction. But I can't say anymore. No, I've already had too much. That's because I am. I'm no queen doing stuff like...
Hey. Of course. Hmm?
If I grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace. What reason does an attendant have to speak with me? A difficult position to be in. One to which I am not a stranger. What do you wish to know? I manage munitions, cannons, gunpowder, and the like. What do you wish to know? Captain Tola is a creature of the Principe, though a minor one at best. In truth, her status matters little to me, for she has the coin to purchase enough munitions to outfit an entire fleet. What do you wish to know? Find me a man who does not appreciate a fleet of cannons at his command, and I will show you a fool. The Principe appreciate cannons more than most, and they know when to turn them toward Valian Trading Company ships to get what they want. And some ships, let us say, they are ripe for the plucking. What do you wish to know?
Sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
right fetching.
Yeah? 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 Uh-huh.
Now, what can I do? You see anything you...
Farewell.
At your service, Watcher.
Hmm?
Ah, I am ready. Que?
Now, you see anything...
Que? At once. Of course.
Now, you see any...
Que? Ah.
Watcher, what excellent timing. Alette has sent word that she has finished her calculations. The animancers are ready to try again. She assures me that she made all the necessary corrections. I confess, I am very excited. I have a good feeling about this one. Perfetto. What did you discover? Diverus? That is worse than I suspected. Please, explain. Spare me no details. An interesting scheme. Fortunate that you were able to get wind of it. Madiko, Our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter. That is enough to work with. Agrissima, I do believe I'm going to ruin Quarno's day. Belfetto, Watcher. Already our partnership proves fruitful.
Que? Tell me, at once. Ah. Tell me.
He can't be.
That is what the gods are. All of them.
No, I won't believe that. There's a reason for every...
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Excellent timing. We're getting consistent readings, and I believe we're ready to try again. That is, if you're up for it. Great, to work everyone. Let's get this underway. And you, just relax, but also be sure to concentrate very carefully. Look for the next Adra pillar. Once you have the connection, just step through.
Seems awful underground for a tower.
True physical translation. I suppose I owe Flown that drink.
Trouble up ahead. don't see why not.
Sure.
This thing isn't doing the job.
All right.
Break 'em all. Easy on it.
Were they be?
Right.
Wasn't that bad.
That's not supposed.
Need something stronger.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Some assistance? Please?
Let's go!
Easy on us!
Of course.
Keep your hands to your... Moeth, Ixie, on us!
No good.
Happy to oblige.
Lavru, be on
Seriously believe it.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Take him down.
Moeth, Ixie, on us!
Can't make a dent.
Let's go!
I reap what... So... Moeth, Ixie, on us!
Can't make a dent.
You're in.
I can scarcely believe it.
Lavru, be on sync! Nuh-uh, didn't... work.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Moeth, Ixie, on us! I seem to have lost my way. Honest!
Yeah! That's not supposed to happen.
Verde, vida, sa.
Better.
Mow it. Ixi, honest!
Take him down!
I can scarcely believe it.
Yeah, there!
Mow it. Ixi, honest!
No.
Verde.
Mow it. Ixi, honest!
Sure.
Need something stronger.
Yes? On it. Sure. Keeping quiet.
A fine prize, to be certain. Agrasim.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
They must have called for reinforcements!
Don't let them escape!
Exit on!
Can't make a dent.
I can scarcely believe it.
Moed, Ixi, Alna.
Can't make a dent.
Did I do that?
Happy to oblige. Mm-hmm. Happy to oblige. Uh-huh.
Keep it down.
I'll make it quick.
Whoa, look.
Get
Bill.
Moed. Ixi, Alna.
Verde, Bilda, Sa.
What the shit? Behind us! Look sharp! Well.
Can't make a dent.
Moed. Ixi, Alna. Moe, Ixie, Honor. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Love be our sake. Moe. Ixie, Honor.
Hey.
Sure. Got it.
We'll take you, Watcher.
Madiko, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin. Without a doubt, the trading companies may be barred from open warfare, but it doesn't mean we're safe from one another. This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines. We'll clean up here. See to the wounded. You'd best get over to the offices.
Huh? Right. Yeah.
Now, you see any...
Nice and slow. Huh? Mm-hmm. Watcher! At last, someone who can answer my question. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is ill. What happened? The Royal Deadfire Company. I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts. I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward, and my trust. Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the Spire. I am still trying to make sense of the Cantor's report. He is not a man given to colorful language, and yet, what has emerged from Margaren's teeth? From the moment I first sighted these islands, I knew they would be the birthplace of a new age, something unimaginable. And now then, was there some... I'll answer what I can, of course. Just, Yeah? Yeah? Sure. Huh?
Ah, there you are. The final piece. Have you noticed our new guests? There are big changes coming here at headquarters. It is only right that I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castol's excuses for squandering their fortunes. You've witnessed Castol's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council will want to hear from you, the Cantonucesi in particular. The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora. It's been a long time coming. You have simply lit the fuse, if you will. You will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings. Indeed. Come then. I'll send for our esteemed guests. Meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Yeah? Right.
Silence, please. I'd like to get us underway. I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord. Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And this is to be your witness?
A moment, Nero. Is that not Pelagina Mesray?
Are you collecting godly cast-offs, Castor?
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cadnua.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
I have several connections in the White March. I have always wanted to meet the man behind the stories.
Let us begin, if the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your roll, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
They may not be violent, but these fine people are all ruthless in their own way. The roads they took to reach this room are littered with their enemies.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance. In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castor, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all. We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Casto no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain. The company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
You mean to say that the vein was secured in the end?
Well, that is... yes, Your Excellency, but...
A strange argument. We are concerned with results, Alvari. As far as I can see, the expedition was a success.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add? An interesting point. We have heard much of Akaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Ukaizo holds an enormous quantity of luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then if we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
Ah, you may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castle risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
Much to my dismay, I can no longer dismiss that statement out of hand as lunacy.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
I believe the case before us is quite clear. Alvari, have you anything further to add?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
The Watcher? You would rely upon a brute?
An important brute, certainly.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
You inspire much loyalty, Castor. If only it were so amongst your own peers. It is time. Let us put the matter of Castor's dismissal to a vote. All in favor? You have overreached, Alvari. And the Songreta does not take kindly to being called away from our business to indulge your schemes. Sate your ambitions in the living lands. Lueva Alvari, I hereby strip you of your rank and title, and pronounce you exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
This is a serious mistake. You can't do this to me.
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima Watcher.
I must see the shareholders out, but please, let us speak afterwards.
Yeah?
The living lands. Poor Alvari. I cannot stop thinking on it. How easily it might have been my fate. All my achievements gone in an instant. Well, she brought it on herself, didn't she? The members of the Songreta, they are not to be taken lightly. Well, I am still director, and our ambitions have not changed. We move forward. The Council wishes for results, so we will give them results. The Royal Deadfire Company will not sit idly by while we claim Ukaizo. If we set out now, they will do everything in their power to stop us. So, we know the threat that the Royal Deadfire Company poses. We must strike first. The Royal Deadfire Company has a primary powder house in the Brass Citadel. The bulk of their powder is stored there, and from there delivered to the greater portion of the ships of the Royal Fleet. Destroying that powder house would make for a crippling blow against the fleet. Enough to make an occupation of the Deadfire seem little better than a fever dream. Of course, the building is very well defended. You cannot simply walk inside. It might be impossible if the Royal Deadfire Company had not decided to use the Adra formation inside the powder house as a source of illumination. With Alet's machines and your talents, walls are little obstacle. Hard choices, Watcher, are what being director is all about. You know the things we've done to get here. I can see no other path forward. If all goes to plan, there will be nothing to tie either of us to this. I will vouch for your innocence, Watcher. I swear it. In truth, the trickier part will be to get you out before you are caught in the blast. The powder house is a tinderbox waiting to blow. But Elette has a solution, a device that will give you time in which to make your escape. She will explain more. She waits for you at the spire. Remember, be cautious. If anyone learns of our role in this, we may wish that the Songretta exiled the both of us. Huh?